welcome to the Butcher's Club. This is a piece of dry-aged rib. This beef comes from East Coast Australia, and it's been grain-fed for 300 days, and then it's shipped up to us in Hong Kong, and we dry-age it.
So this comes to us wet-aged, about a month's worth of wet aging. We then take it out of the bag and we put it into our specialist facility. We control the temperature, we control the humidity, we control the air circulation using fans. The air circulation creates a crust on the outside of the beef. The temperature stops bacteria or microorganisms on the outside or inside of the beef. And the humidity changes the structure of the fat content in the beef. It dries it out and gives it 3 flavor profiles: blue cheese flavor, nut flavor, and enhanced beef flavor. The point to note is the longer you age it, the stronger the flavor gets. And that's not for everyone.
Before the invention of refrigeration, dry aging, whether it was in a basement or a cellar or a cave, was the only method of keeping fresh meat other than smoking or brining or pickling. So it's been around literally for thousands of years, just like John.
Today our beer of choice is Peroni. We're getting into it in a big way. We love it. Ice cold, in a Kenny Rogers mug. All of our beef is dry aged on the bone. So this is a 7-bone rib. It's trimming all of the crust off. There's quite a lot of waste off this one. We'll put these back into the dry aging room, dry age them for another 100 days until they're completely dehydrated, and then we pound them with salt to make a unique dry aged beef salt, which we put on our duck fat chips. It's beautiful.
John takes it home and he rubs it all over his genitals.
It's like a piece of wood.
It makes them smell better. All yours, Mr. Glover, all yours.
If we look at the chop that we've made out of this, look at the colors, it's dense.
You obviously can't touch this at home, but this now has texture more similar to Iberico ham.
Just in my hands, this fat is rendering, which means when we cook this steak, when we grill it or pan fry it, the fat will render and dissolve into the meat, giving it an amazing juiciness and texture. Top tip for cooks and chefs, either at home or in the kitchen: if you don't want to get caught drinking at work, put your beer in a mug and then hide the bottle. I use a Kenny Rogers mug. I find that it detracts from the beer inside. So it's expensive to do. It's labor intensive. You lose a lot of product, but we feel, in fact we know, the benefits far outweigh the costs.
And that benefit is in the way that the steak tastes. The texture of it is vastly superior to that of wet-aged beef, and that's what we're going to show you today, is how to cook the perfect steak.
No, I'm going to show you how to cook the perfect steak. He's going to fanny around.
He's going to show you how to overcook the perfect steak.
Anyway, we'll
see.